So far, we worked with retrieving data from an existing SQL table. In this video, you will learn how to add new rows to an existing SQL table. We will use the database.db file, which you can find attached in the very first lecture of this section. We establish a connection and we create a cursor. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to prepare the new data. And the proper format is a list of tuples. So let's prepare this data, store them in a variable. Let's call this new rows. That is equal to a list of tuples. So how many rows do you want to add? Maybe 2, so you have 2 tuples. And in each tuple, you want to specify the new rows. So for that, you need to have in mind the structure of your database table. So in our case, we have three columns and multiple rows. So we want to add another row, which looks something like this. So an IP address, the domain, and the ASN. So the IP address, let's say 100, 100, 100, 100, and the domain a.b.c, for example, and the ASN. You can do the same for another record, 200, 200, 200, 200, f.d.e, 200. So normally in real life, you could take these data from a CSV file, for example, and create this list. We have videos on working with CSV files in the course, so you can find that information in the previous videos. But for this example, we can just get them in a list already, and then you apply cur.execute many. Now this expects an SQL statement, an SQL command, which is insert, to insert data. Insert into IPS the values, and in parentheses you say question mark, comma, question mark, comma, and another question mark. So 3 question marks, because we have 3 columns. So that is a string. That is the first argument of the method. The second argument is the variable which holds this data, the new rows, which is new rows. So, like that. And finally, you should do con.commit to commit the changes. That will insert the rows, and if you want to see the final results, then you want to execute another SQL query, which is the usual select all from the table IPS and print cur.fetch all and execute. So what's going to happen is that new rows will be inserted into the table, and then we will print out the entire table. So that's the results. You see we have existing rows in here, and here is the new row, and that's the other row as well here. So the first one and the second one in here. So that's how you insert new rows to a database table via Python and SQLite 3. I thank you for following and see you later.